Hi everybody, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to tell you what you should be aware of before considering an automatic folding mobility scooter like the Transformer, which I have to my right, your left, or the EV Rider auto folding transport scooter, or really any automatic folding mobility scooter that works with a key fob, just like this one's doing now. You hit the buttons and it automatically folds. They're pretty convenient, especially if you're taking a train or you're getting in a taxi or an Uber. You need something quick that's not going to take a while to break down. They're lightweight in most cases, and we'll talk about all of that and more just after we go through some of these epic action shots.
Direct, get stability, it'll only take a sec. Why deal with all that stress? There's no competition when you're dealing with the best. Hey. Mobility Direct, get stability, it'll only take a sec. Why deal with all that stress? There's no competition when you're dealing with the best. Mobility Direct.
All right, welcome back. Now, before we get started with this video, I do want to mention two quick things. Like always, you already know if you want a copy of our free product catalog, it's really easy to claim a copy. Just go to our website, www.mobilitydirect.com, click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog. Fill out the simple short form and you'll get one in the mail in about 1 to 2 weeks tops. I also want to say that if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you're automatically entered into our monthly giveaway raffle. We give away a free powered mobility product once a month to a random subscriber of our YouTube channel. So if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? It takes no time at all. It's free. You're already here. Just hit the subscribe button and you could be the next lucky winner, like some of the last few winners that you're seeing on the screen now. All they did was subscribed, and then we reached out to them and they got a free mobility product. It's that easy. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this video. All right, so as the title suggests, don't buy an automatic folding mobility scooter until you watch this video. Now, the automatic folding scooters aren't bad. They have a lot of great features about them, such as the fact that they're automatically going to fold. You don't have to fuss with disassembling them or manually folding them. And for people that can carry 55 pounds, which is what the Transformer 2 weighs, or 51.8 pounds, which is what the Transport Auto Fold weighs, then it wouldn't be a problem. But for some people, that's a lot of weight and it's not easy to lift. The other thing to consider for an automatic folding scooter is the fact that most of them can only support around 250 pounds, at most 300 pounds, which is what makes the Transformer 2 a top contender if you are going to get an automatic folding scooter, among a lot of other features that no other automatic folding scooters have. The Transformer 2 just came out June 2023, and they've done a ton of things to improve it, including giving it full suspension, a digital dash, a USB charging port, and a charging port up high, not down low in the back like the Transformer 1 had, which we're throwing on the screen for you now. And it also has a lot of comfort adjustment features. It has flip-up armrests that you can remove very easily, and a very wide seat compared to other models like the Transport, which has a very narrow seat and a very low seat back. So the Transformer 2 is definitely going to be, in my opinion, the best option if you are going to buy an automatic folding scooter, as long as you can carry 55 pounds and as long as you're okay with that 300-pound weight capacity. Now, keep in mind, even though it can hold 300 pounds, it doesn't mean that if you are exactly 300 pounds, it's going to perform well for you. If you are 300 pounds and you try to use this scooter on grass or going up hills or inclines, it's not going to perform very well, and you could trip the breaker and it will shut down to protect itself quite often. And I've seen it happen. Typically speaking, you want to be about 50 pounds below the maximum weight capacity to account for any cargo that you might bring with you, like a backpack or any personal belongings, and to account for any off-road traversing that you might doing on grass, mulch, and things like that. The closer you are to the weight capacity, the harder time this scooter is going to have trying to get on grass, mulch, or gravel, or things like that. Now these scooters, another thing to consider, are not meant for going off-road full time. Most of them can't even handle going on grass very well at all. But the Transformer 2 does very well on grass. We have videos where we personally test several different travel-friendly models on grass, and the Transformer performed really well compared to most of them. So if you're not really going to be going off-road a lot, you're not going to be going on grass full time, and you're only going to be going over short little patches of grass to get from point A to point B in sticky situations, automatic folding mobility scooters are okay. But if you're going to be going on nature trails and to parks where you're going to be on grass for a long time, I don't recommend any automatic folding mobility scooter. You probably want to get something with bigger tires, a bigger, more powerful motor, and a weight capacity that's going to be in the 350 to 400 pound range just to be safe. Now sure, if you weigh 150 pounds or less than 200 pounds, you might get better performance going on grass with some of the other travel-friendly models, but in my opinion, going off-road and on grass full-time, you're going to really beat these scooters up. They're more for indoor use and for pavement, hard, flat surfaces. Something else to consider with automatic folding scooters, I hate to say it, but it's true, and we like to give honest, unbiased feedback to our audience and our customers, is the fact that these scooters have a lot of additional moving pieces. They have motors for the automatic folding process, relays, and a lot of extra cables. Everything is so compact when you take it apart as a technician to do a repair. It's very difficult to get in there and reach certain components because of the nature of these types of scooters. It's like a cell phone. They're so small and compact. If you take apart a cell phone, there's no room to really work with. You have to have really small tools, and the same thing applies with these automatic folding scooters. Everything is super compact and there's really not much room for tools. So when you do need a repair, and to be honest, we get more repair calls than not on automatic folding scooters in general, because unfortunately customers, they tend to not be careful and they get things caught up in the railing system when it's folding. They beat it up, they take it off road when they're not supposed to, they exceed the weight capacity, and when that happens, you're going to need to call a technician to replace a part. And when we get these scooters to do repairs, we charge by the hour just like every other repair company out there, unless it's covered under warranty and it's a defect. Now, if it's a defect, it's covered under warranty, you're not going to pay. But if you're out of warranty and you have to pay for a repair that's by the hour, those repair costs add up compared to a non-auto folding scooter. So be prepared if you do need a replacement motor for the actuator that folds the unit. Not only is the part going to be pretty expensive, but the time needed to replace that part is also going to be more than the average repair on a standard scooter that folds manually or that comes apart. Now, if you are looking for scooters that fold manually or that come apart, I highly recommend looking at the Golden Buzz Around Carry-On, which is our top selling manual folding scooter, or the Pride iGo, which is another top selling manual folding scooter that also comes apart, and the heaviest pieces are only at around 30 pounds, give or take a few pounds for each one. Now, I'm going to throw on the screen how the Golden Buzz Around Carry-On works when you're loading it in and out of the trunk of the car. You don't have to bear the dead weight of the unit. You can actually use leverage to get it in and out of the trunk of your car super easily, and that's what makes it one of our best manual folding mobility scooters. The iGo is also awesome because you can simply fold it up and then break it in half. It comes apart in two pieces, and we'll show you on the screen here how that works as we're putting it in the trunk of the car. Those are two of our top choices for any manual folding mobility scooters, and the repairs on those are going to be done pretty swiftly, and they're not going to take as long. They're also just not going to have as many breaking points on them. Now again, automatic folding mobility scooters are awesome. They're super convenient, great for travel, and if you can carry anywhere from 40 to 55 pounds, depending on the model, they might be the right fit for you. But if you're having a hard time carrying something that even weighs 35, 40 pounds, it may be difficult for you unless you have a caretaker or someone with you all the time to help you load it in the trunk and unload it from the trunk of your car or wherever you're storing it. So keep that in mind. All right, so something else we want to talk about that you should be aware of is when you're buying an automatic folding mobility scooter, or really any folding mobility scooter for that matter, is that you're not going to have a lot of comfort adjustment features. You're probably going to have not so much floor space, a smaller seat compared to full-size models or models that come apart, because again, folding mobility scooters, they're meant to be super lightweight. If you add any features like armrests or suspension or adjustable items that most folding scooters don't have, you're just adding weight to the design. So the engineers are going to pretty much limit everything, including the height of the backrest, the width and the depth of the seat. In this model, which it's the Transport 4 Auto Fold, you don't have any of those comfort factors on the seat whatsoever. Now, the reason why is because it only weighs about 51.8 pounds, which is one of the lightest options out there. And you don't have a ton of floor space either, again, because they're trying to keep that weight as close to 50 pounds as possible. Most of the manufacturers are right around that 50 to 55 pound weight range, and that's something that they're aiming for. So you're not going to have a ton of features. Now the Transport Auto Fold 4-wheel does have a comfort adjustment feature in the tiller assembly. You can adjust the height, just loosen that knob and bring the handlebar assembly up or down, which is nice. And it can also hold up to 250 pounds. It comes with lights, so you can see that's built in. It's a nice feature that not all the automatic folding scooters have. So if you are going to consider an automatic folding scooter that's a little bit lighter than the Transformer 2, that's a great option to consider. However, the Transformer 2, in my opinion, is the best choice. It has a really good incline rating for going up hills compared to any other automatic folding scooter. It has suspension, which you can see in the rear, some really nice yellow coils that make the ride extremely smooth. It has anti-tip wheels in the back for safety as well, so you don't have to worry about tipping over backwards. Not only that, it has a USB charging port, which we're throwing on the screen. So if you want to charge your cell phone while on the go, you can plug your USB cord to charge your phone right into the scooter and it's going to charge it right up. Now here's the one thing that I love about the Transformer 2 is that it has a safety feature just in case your battery dies. Now the Transport does not have this feature, so if your battery dies, you have to take it to a technician to be able to unfold it. If it's stuck in the folded position, you can't take the battery out, which is a big problem in my opinion, and I hope that they work on improving that in their next version. Now with the Transformer 2, if your battery dies and it's stuck in the folded position, which we're going to demonstrate for you, I'm going to go ahead and fold it up. By the way, on this model, there's a digital dash and an open and a close button to fold and unfold it right on the dash. Now you want to be careful not to get your fingers stuck in here or anything that your personal belongings, and it does stop halfway for safety just in case you are about to get something stuck in there, and you hit that button again and it's going to complete the folding process. Now let's say the battery dies right now. You can clearly see the battery's right here. There's a pull strap to pull the battery out, but you can't get it out because it's folded and this steering column's in the way. So what the manufacturer did was they designed a release lever. Right here, this red lever will release the actuator for the folding motor, and you can now unfold it manually, which is, in my opinion, a must-have feature in any automatic folding mobility scooter. And that's something that I think is awesome, and I'm super glad that they took the time to include that. Overall, the Transformer 2 is by far the best bet for any automatic folding mobility scooter out there. It just came out this year, and we're super excited to bring it to you on our YouTube channel. We have an in-depth review video on this model, several different videos showing you what it's like to travel with it, what it's like to load it in the trunk of the car, go grocery shopping, how to unbox it and assemble it if you order it, which by the way, we offer it for sale tax-free. Shipping is free on our website, mobilitydirect.com. Now, I will mention a few other things about the Transport is that it has a similar model. So as you can see, this is the 4-wheel with the 2 front wheels in the front spaced out pretty far. Now what I have over here is the original version of the Transport, which has a much sharper turning ability because the front 2 wheels are much closer together. So it's going to provide you with a superior turning ability. It almost rotates and orbits in place. So if you need something with a sharper turning radius, I'll be honest with you, this is going to perform better indoors in tight places compared to the Transformer because it turns a lot sharper. Just like this 4-wheel version of the EV Rider Transport, it's going to not turn as well when you're indoors and you need to take a tight turn. This is probably going to be one of the better options. However, keep in mind, it can only hold up to 250 pounds. Now, if you want to see full specifications on any of these models, check out the links in the description below. We have specification sheets. You can see tons of specs on our website, and you can check out in-depth review videos for each one of these models by going to our YouTube channel and searching for the model. Again, that's the Transport AutoFold Plus. This is the AutoFold 4-wheel Transport, and this is the Transformer 2. This is made by Solax, and these are made by EV Rider. All right, everybody. Well, hopefully you've learned a thing or two about automatic folding mobility scooters. Our goal is to educate you so that you can make a better decision when shopping for a mobility scooter, so that you can know the pros and the cons of each type of scooter, whether it's an automatic folding, a manual folding, a heavy-duty off-road machine, or anything in between. We have educational content for you to make better purchasing decisions. My name is Sergio. I'm with Mobility Direct. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about any of the products you see here, please give our non-commissioned sales experts a call. They'd love to hear from you. We'd love to earn your business. Again, thanks for watching. Until next time, have a great day.
Mobility Direct. Get stability, it'll only take a sec. Why deal with all that stress? There's no competition when you're dealing with the best.